Hey, I appreciate you watching Mondays with Mike. It's Thanksgiving week here in America, which means many of us are setting aside some time this week to gather together with friends and family and celebrate God's goodness to us and be thankful. But in reality, Thanksgiving can be hard on many of us because we've lost somebody, maybe recently or even a while back. Things just are not the same anymore, and Thanksgiving can be very hard. So I would encourage you to reach out to somebody this week that you're thinking might be struggling with Thanksgiving season, the Christmas season, and just love on them. Just be a friend to them. More than that, though, I want you to evaluate your own heart and what's going on inside of you. And you can either become bitter because of the past or better because of the past. And you can't read the Bible and God's interaction with the life of the nation of Israel or his interaction with his saints in the New Testament or through the course of history. You can't study that from God's perspective without seeing how he is weaving the life of a person and actually tailor making that person uniquely qualified to do what he's called them to do. It's never clearer than with Squanto. Squanto was the Native American that was introduced by a buddy to the Pilgrims, and Squanto was used by God, by the Pilgrims on their mission, to save their lives, because he taught them how to hunt and how to fish, how to survive the harsh winters, how to grow crops better. And he is who God used to help them have that first Thanksgiving meal that we're celebrating the anniversary of this week. Squanto was actually captured as a slave. He was in slavery, and he escaped and went back to North America. And he went back to his home village, and his whole village had been wiped out with a disease, probably introduced by, the outsiders. And he could have easily become bitter at anybody that was considered other, that was not a Native American, these English settlers. He could have easily been bitter at them because of his life's circumstances. He was a slave. He escaped slavery only to find out his whole village had been destroyed, devastated by a disease. But instead of being bitter, he said, you know what? God has sovereignly ordained these things. He was introduced to Christianity by a monk. God has sovereignly ordained these things for me to be here at this time, at this place, and he loved the Pilgrims. He demonstrated agape love to them instead of becoming bitter towards them. So what about your life circumstances? Are you looking back at them and going, yeah, they make me bitter? Or do you thank the Lord that he has sovereignly prepared you to be better at what he's called you to do right now, and then go do it? Go be a Squanto to somebody this week, and never ever forget as you do so that you're greatly loved.